Okay, we're going to start with your pick of the day. What have you chosen and why?
Well, Jerzy Janowicz, who's one of my favorite players, against Pablo Andújar. And the reason is that Jerzy Janowicz has not had a good preparation going into here. He's fairly unknown still, but I think everybody that sees him play walks away with a good feeling and a confused feeling. And that's the way I feel when I see him. He's got a massive serve. He's got a very interesting, intricate game. He hits a lot of drop shots. But then in an interview, he's the nicest guy in the world. And of course, he cannot really walk around in Poland either because he's about half a meter taller than everybody else. But I love his energy, and I thought it was going to be a good match.
Has he built his game since making that big breakthrough? I know you enjoyed watching him in the Paris Masters when he reached the final, then of course the semis of Wimbledon. But how has he built his game since then?
Well, he's had a couple of injuries. He had a foot surgery. He's had some back problems. And I think just trying to deal with the fame and trying to get his focus right. It seems that he has his focus right, but it's not easy. And it's only 6 months after you make your first Wimbledon semis. It's going to take a little bit out of you. And I think he's going to do fine.
And in terms of what he put out there on the court today, as you mentioned, the huge serve, and yet those deft little drop shots, they seem to come from nowhere. But are they madness, or is there sort of thought behind them?
Well, there's thought behind them. In his first round against Jordan Thompson, he was down 2-0 because he hit too many of them, and suddenly he stopped hitting them. Today he was down a set, so he has an understanding of when he goes too much to the drop shots. He's never going to beat the best players in 2 matches in a row, let's say a Djokovic and a Nadal, semis and finals of a Grand Slam with drop shots. That's for sure. So at some point, he's most probably going to have to understand with his coach that this is not good enough to become a top player. It's not good enough to win a Grand Slam. But I think he's a learner of the game. At least he's having fun. And you can tell. He gets upset, which I like too, but he's also having fun and he's emotional on the court. So yeah, he's one of my favorites. Okay,
well, I know you spoke to Jerzy when he came to the studio, so let's hear what he had to say.
You are one of my favorite players, and I told you that at Wimbledon because you're very unpredictable. Somehow, with really not good preparation, you're still here.
I had to pull out from a Hopman Cup. I was injured for a long time, right after ATP in Bercy, Paris. I had to... I had some kind of surgery in my foot, so I was not really able to walk for a few weeks. Luckily, I'm still here. I was losing already in first round, 2 sets down, but the most important for me is to fight for every single ball.
Your life must have changed so much after the Bercy final in 2012 and then, of course, Wimbledon semifinals. And you're most probably 20 centimeters taller than everybody. So can you walk around in Poland?
It's not easy for me to hide behind someone, yeah. I'm tall guy, so always when I go to gas station to get fuel, everyone is showing the finger, oh, this is the guy, and so it's not easy.
They must probably give it to you for free, the gas.
They're supposed to, yeah.
They're supposed to. Is it something in the Polish water that makes you want to hit so many drop shots? It's so fun to watch, but why? What made you start like that?
I cannot explain this. I don't know. I just feel I have to hit the drop shot and that's it. I'm having fun because I see my opponent is getting tired.
Do you feel that the crowd in the whole tennis world is behind you now because of your style and because of your charisma?
I never wanted to be, let's say, a superstar. I just love to play tennis, and I was always practicing because I just wanted to play tennis. So I never wanted to become a star. If some people liked me, that's cool.
But anyway, Jerzy, it's really fun to watch you play. I wish you all the best. I wish you good luck here. Thanks for coming to our studio.
Thank you so much. Thanks.